Hi, I'm Joe Stevens, Field Sales Engineer for Interlogix. Welcome to my video shop. Today I'd like to introduce you to one of the newest additions to our IP camera line, the Outdoor Bullet. This camera is available in either VGA resolution or 1.3 megapixel, and you can power it over standard Ethernet PoE or 12 volts DC. One of the things I particularly like about this camera from an installer standpoint is that we do also provide you with the camera a weatherized J-box. It's got a couple of knockouts with it, and it also has tamper-proof screws so that you can mount the camera up to it and keep the rip-rap out of there. As you can see, this camera is IR illuminated with an IR range of 82 feet. That translates to 25 meters for our metric speaking prints. It also carries an IP66 rating for water and dust resistance and has an operating temperature of minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can see this baby is outdoor rated. Now, as you might expect, it does have a 2.7 millimeter to 9 millimeter varifocal lens. What's exciting about this feature is that it is a motorized varifocal lens and can be controlled remotely. This saves a ladder climb if it's decided that the field of view needs to be changed a little bit, or we just simply want to zoom in on something for a closer look. In addition to zooming in and out, I can also remotely focus this camera. I can either choose to focus myself, or I can utilize the autofocus feature and let the camera set itself up for a tack sharp image. Now, I mounted this camera in my mountain cabin where it gets very, very dark at night for some testing. So here's some clips demonstrating the autofocus feature, the motorized lens, and a nighttime clip to give you an idea what you can expect from this bad boy after it gets dark. Here we go. Alrighty, I've got my camera mounted and I've connected to it with Internet Explorer. So you can see that our focus really isn't what it needs to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit the autofocus button right over here and let the camera focus for me. Okay, that was pretty painless, and I think I'm pretty happy with that focus. I can see the sparkles in the snow. Everything looks pretty distinct. So I think that's going to be a pretty good focus for this. Now then, for the motorized zoom, I have zoom buttons up here. And so I'm going to go ahead and just zoom in a little bit farther on this area, a little bit farther down the hill. And of course, when I do so, zooming in and out, I throw my focus out. So now that I'm out of focus again, I could go ahead and use these buttons to focus with, but being the lazy guy that I am, I'm going to hit the old autofocus button again and let the camera do its work for me. And there we go, back perfect focus again. So I think you can see that makes this installation a whole lot easier than normal, and I think when you try this, I think you're going to like it. Okay, here we are with our night vision test. As I said earlier, I put a cap on a stick out here, and this is at 82 feet as measured with the tape. And I went ahead and recorded myself going down there picking up the cap. So right now, let's go back and we'll do a playback on the TVN20 and just see what this looks like. Now it's extremely dark out there, so I did take a small flashlight with me so I could kind of see where I was going. And it doesn't look like it, but this is kind of hilly terrain. I'm actually walking downhill here. and I have to use my flashlight periodically just to see where I'm going, because I really can't see very well out here at all. The only light that's available is starlight. Okay, I made it to the 82-foot mark. Put my light on the cap so I can see it. I'm going to pick it up, wave it around a little bit here. And you can see that it's very, very clear. This 1.3 megapixel camera has a high resolution, which really comes through it in the night vision. Wave my arms around a little bit. Took my flashlight out just to see if we could see it at all, but pretty small at 82 feet. It's just a small little pin light type flashlight. And so now I'm coming back. You can also see the dust floating around in the air caught in the IR light, or what the ghost hunters call orbs. Anyway, getting back closer, you can see the great detail, probably about, that's probably only about 20 feet away when I start up the little incline there. So, that's pretty much it. Obviously, see very, very well in total darkness, and quite impressed with this camera. Well, hopefully this clip has provided some insight as to the capabilities and performance of this camera. For more information on this camera and many of our other fine Interlogix video and security products, visit our website at www.interlogix.com. If you're a dealer, check it out at your favorite distributor next time you're in there. They're the ones in the bright green and white boxes. Oh, and if you happen to see someone walking around in a bright green shirt like this one, come on over and say hi. We're always glad to talk to you. That's it for now. I'm Joe Stevens for Interlogix. Remember, be nice out there. Somebody might be watching.